What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And well, today we got something a bit different. It's kind of tragic almost. So we got some leaks on the new Suicide Squad game, and it's not the best leaks. To say for sure, it's definitely interesting. So we're gonna go over them for a bit, see what happens, and there are major spoilers in all these leaks. So if you do not want any spoilers, click off the video. Just stay away from it. Stay away from Twitter. Stay away from everything. So because this is crazy. So we're just gonna go through the biggest leak, and we're gonna talk about how this can really impact the game for the future and just story itself. So very interesting leaks here. So honestly, um, it's big, man, because I've been playing these Arkham games for since City, man. It's like the first one I bought. I've been playing them probably for 10 years now, so that's kind of crazy. The leak is they're gonna kill off Batman for real this time. Which is kind of crazy because this is Arkham Batman. This is like crazy, and especially with Kevin Conroy passing last year, this is rough. But I mean, I don't think we can really look at it too much right now. Really look into it. It is tragic, yeah. People are frustrated. It kind of sucks. Mainly because it wasn't really like in a kind of Batman fashion. He just kind of gets shoot in the face. So yeah, it does kind of suck. Genuinely, I hope the game has more to offer for Batman than that. I really do. I've looked on Twitter. I've seen other people's opinions. People are sad about it, man. People are not happy, and honestly, that is completely understandable. Like that makes sense. It's not. It's kind of a dumb thing to look at, man. Like from a perspective of you've been playing these games since you were a kid, and you've like just seen it happen like this is kind of crazy, But here's what I think we need to look at, kind of give us hope a little bit that this game will still be okay for, I mean, a looter shooter, but whatever. The game will hopefully have a decent impact gameplay wise. I don't know, like live service, definitely not Rocksteady's lane, but we'll try it out. I mean, this is the first time they're actually introducing the Justice League as well, and I get it. The game is literally called Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, so I mean, this makes sense. It does make sense at the end of the day. But shoot, man. I mean, and let's remember, Kevin Conroy did sign up for this performance. This is his last time playing as Batman, voice acting him. So this is huge. There's no room for no room to mess up right now. No room for error. So they gotta kind of be careful here. I mean, these leaks were so unfortunate for them, especially because the devs are getting hit hard, man. Like they are on Twitter, like slurs and stuff like that. Like that's crazy. So all very crazy. Also, this is really my first time making a video like this because I did start this YouTube channel just kind of a couple months ago. So kind of crazy. This is one of my first Arkham videos on the channel, which I was kind of planning to do more on. But hey, I thought if we're gonna get into it, might as well get into it. Now there were other leaks, of course, with the rest of the game. I won't go too much into those because they're not as big as the way Batman goes out in this game. Because, I mean, I get it. It's called Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I mean, I bet there's going to be some sort of time travel bullshit. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I will probably end up playing the whole game on the channel still, even if, I don't enjoy the story, killing off Batman and stuff. And I mean, it's annoying. You've been waiting for a game for 8 years, and you get this, like, shoot, we've been waiting 8 years, now you're going to kill them off, especially like this. Now, of course, I think we're missing a bigger part of the picture, but, I mean, I think everyone knew that something was completely off with this game, even with trailers, gameplay wise. I mean, a looter shooter, by Rocksteady, which I mean, it's new, and especially this is like old Rocksteady, just like mostly all of them are gone, devs wise. Like they've just left the company. Some things happened. Like they just, I don't know. A lot of people aren't really there anymore. They're somewhere else. So it's kind of crazy to look at. And I mean, so many people are frustrated. They're sad at this. Which, I mean, I get that. Like you've grown up with these games. It's hard to kind of look into it a bit more. So shoot, that's crazy. That is crazy. But anyway, I just saw this news like today as I'm recording this, which it's honestly I've been living under a rock for a bit, but it's kind of crazy honestly, because I'm honestly I've been playing these games since City actually, and then that kind of got me into the series, and then I just started playing all of them, But I think the things that we got to look at are well, let's just remember when Arkham Knight was looked at, and there were leaks for that game. I mean, it wasn't good. And I think that's the thing to look at. And I mean, this leak of Batman's death in such a like non like heroic way, like it's real. I think it's real, definitely. Shit, bro, I was hoping Batman would like kick our ass or something as a boss fight, but I mean, hey, and some of these leaks are really interesting, like really interesting decisions. Honestly, if you haven't seen all of them, just trust me. I mean, if you do want to see them, which honestly, that's up to you. If you're sticking with spoilers or not. I'm sure like 80% of the community has, or for this game, has definitely wanted to, or has definitely already heard of the Batman leak, of that shit. So that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I was planning to put Arkham content on the channel. I just wasn't too sure when to do it. I thought, when Suicide Squad would drop, I'd play it, put the whole story on the channel, enjoy it. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna play the game, see what it's like. I don't know. I also hopped on YouTube earlier, seeing what other people were saying. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I understand the frustration. It's not cool. Such a good character, kind of wasted potential, on such a, well, I wouldn't say potential, like just, I don't know. Like the character itself is so built up in story to be like this, that just, I don't know, like just taking out like this, like the past 4 games were kind of meant nothing, the entire story in general meant nothing, if that makes sense. But again, I mean, Rocksteady deadass posted on Twitter a message. So honestly, yeah, they're probably real. The leaks are probably real, and if they aren't, well, shoot, I'm happy, but they're real, 100%. And again, you don't even gotta play this game if you don't want to. You don't. Some people who just don't like the sound of it aren't gonna buy the game. People who want to know the story for it are gonna play the game. Yeah, it's crazy. Especially as the first Arkham video on my channel, because usually I just drop Red Dead content or just random ass games sometimes. No, I'm probably gonna do more Arkham content, honestly, because I do enjoy these games quite a bit. And honestly, Suicide Squad's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna make videos on it. I'm gonna look into it, and I don't know, see what happens. So anyway, that's gonna do it. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Man. It'll be kind of crazy, But it is tragic if the leaks are correct, and it's gonna suck, man. It's gonna suck. It's not gonna be fun. But I don't know. We'll have to see when the game comes out. So should be interesting.